Hey guys, back again with another watch review. This time it is with Grand Seiko. A lot of people know the Seiko brand. However, they usually associate Seiko with the Seiko 5s and the cheaper watches that are very approachable and easy for people to afford and enjoy at a low budget. This, however, is a Grand Seiko. It's known by collectors as the Snowflake due to its beautiful, beautiful dial. But the reference number for this is the SBGA011. It usually comes on a bracelet, a titanium bracelet that is quite nice. However, I threw on a Horween Chrome XL tan strap that works very well with it. The strap is thin and it's lightweight, and the watch is titanium, so it's also light, so it works very well together. And the contrast between the snowflake dial and the tan strap works very well. It is a screw down crown with sapphire crystal on the back. The titanium is good because it's light. It's a little bit more, you still see scratches, but it's a little bit more scratch resistant than your average steel watch. This watch has a power reserve of 72 hours, and the good thing is, if you look right here, you'll see that it has a power reserve indicator as well. This watch has a diameter of 41 with a thickness of 12.5. It's about 100 grams, and it's a 60 Gauss magnetic resistant, 10 bar water resistant. Because it's a spring drive, you could see that it doesn't tick, obviously, because it is a mechanical watch, but it doesn't, you don't see the, it's a sweeping second like a automatic or mechanical watch should be. But even with the sweeping seconds of, like, say, a Rolex, you still see a little bit of stutter in the movement. With the spring drive, it's perfectly smooth. So that's the beauty of the spring drive. The other thing is, I set this watch and it doesn't lose time. It doesn't gain time. It's better. For me, it's even better than quartz. So it's amazing in that aspect. It's sapphire on both sides. Usually Seiko uses their proprietary mineral glass. This one, however, is sapphire crystal, and it's got an anti-reflective coating on the inner side. The titanium is, they say it's a high-intensity titanium, and it's polished beautifully. I mean, if you look at it, you'd think it's steel. Usually titanium, watch companies can't polish it as well as Seiko has done on this watch. The caliber is the 9R65. Let me show you a little bit more of the watch. Again, I told you that it was on the Chrome XL Horween strap. This is the reverse side. The movement is beautifully done. And let me show it to you on my wrist. I have about a 6 3/4 wrist. This just fits me perfectly. The blue steeled hands are gorgeous, and this dial is just what every watch aficionado loves about this watch is mainly the dial. It's quite unique. I haven't seen it in any other manufacturers. They say that the watchmakers in Japan was influenced by looking out their window and seeing the snow on the ground, and they developed this particular dial for this watch. There's also the Blizzard too that Seiko makes, but I particularly enjoy this model. The hands are well done, the markers are beautiful. Everything about this watch exudes class, but flies under the radar. It's not your typical high-end watch. You gotta know You gotta be in the know and you gotta love it to really enjoy it. This watch is really for the owner to enjoy. It's not to impress other people, but you know that you have a great watch on your wrist. It is a screw down crown, and there's also a date window, which I find quite useful.